Hey, what is up guys? This is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and I'm continuing my celebration of the 40th anniversary of Star Wars. Yes, with the 40th anniversary, I have been taking a look at a ton of Star Wars figures, and for my next review, I'll be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Snowtrooper from The Empire Strikes Back. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard Black Series window box packaging. Turning the box around, we can see that the figure is numbered at 35. We can see an image of the Snowtrooper in the center, as well as a short bio for the character. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is the Snowtrooper out of the box. And man, let's be honest, it's always really fun to add another trooper to the shelf, no matter which one it is. And being a classic trooper like this one, the Snowtrooper, I am so stoked to have it a part of my collection. So with this figure finally in hand, let's take a closer look at the Snowtrooper. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at the Snowtrooper. Now this is another character that I've been waiting quite a long time to get in the 6-inch Black Series line. This has always been another one of my favorite designs. You know, it's not your basic Stormtrooper. He's a very, very different look than your normal Stormtrooper, which I actually do dig. And we all know, you know, Empire Strikes Back with all those Hoth scenes are some of the best scenes in all of Star Wars. And these were the, you know, some of the main villains in those scenes. So very, very cool. I absolutely love what Hasbro did with this guy. It looks really, really good. All the sculpting came out very nice and very clean, and I do dig it quite a bit. Love all the folds and the little mouth cover right here. I think that came out really, really good. Loving all the detailing of the chest piece right there. All the paint apps from this figure came out really good too. And now I know he doesn't have a ton of paint detailing, but what it does have here is all really clean, and I really do like. So it looks really, really good. I like the fact that even like the boots, the bottom of the boot area gets a little dirty, so you get a wash in there to make it look like he's been running through like the dirty snow and whatnot, so that's pretty cool. Even his skirt piece is very nice too, because even toward the bottom of the skirt piece you can see it has some dry brushing in there, or a wash in there to make it look like it's been dragging through some like dirt and snow and things like that, so that's very, very cool. I love the two-toning that they used, because you can see his armor, his helmet, and his armor pieces, and the shoulder things and whatnot. The arm gauntlets are more of a bright white, but his undersuit, like all up in here, and the legs are more of an off-white, almost like an eggshell color. So it stands out quite a bit. You can kind of see in the back too. This is more of an off-white than his actual shoulder pads and his helmet, which is more accurate to the film, which is really, really good. So I like that quite a bit. He does have a few accessories. Then you do get his backpack right here. Oops, whoop. Sorry, my camera just like went all the way down. So let me fix that. There we go. Okay, so he does come with this backpack right here. And he does plug into the back right there. There's a little peg, and you can plug that into the back like so. And again, lots of good paint detailing in there. You see some kind of like Star Wars like lettering. I'm not sure what that is in there, but you get some kind of wording in there. Which is really, really good. Nice painted buttons and, you know, markings and things like that. So that looks really, really cool too. Dig that quite a bit. He also does come with this, which is your standard Stormtrooper blaster rifle. We've seen it 1,000 times, so that's okay. You know, he does hold it in either hand pretty good, but his right hand specifically does have more of a trigger finger, so he does hold that in there pretty good. And so I do like that. This is the weapon that I'll definitely be displaying him with. More of his long range, almost like a sniper rifle. If any of you guys have played Battlefront, you'll know exactly what this gun is. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game, so this is really, really cool. And we've seen this a few times with other, you know, trooper figures and things like that. But this is one of those rare times, because we haven't seen them in solid black. But it's rare we see them like this, where they're molded in black, and then they have like the silver dry brushing over it to bring out some of the detailing and to make it look almost like a gunmetal, which is very, very cool. So I like that one even more so. So you can hold it in his hand like that, with that trigger finger, so you can get it something like so. I said like so. There we go. So So he holds it like that, and then you can get some two-handed poses if you like, and do some sniping and whatnot like that. So that's pretty cool. Definitely displaying him with that one. So let's take a look at articulation now. So articulation, head is on a ball joint, but because of this little face drapery right here, doesn't move around a whole too much. But so you're really only going to get about the left and right like that, really. And it does turn pretty good. So you're going to kind of look up and down just a little bit, and a little bit of head side to side like so. The shoulder pads are out of softer plastic, so you can go up and down and fold. See how they kind of fold into the mask right there, so you don't hinder that whatsoever, which is really nice. You get a single bend at the elbow, as well as a swivel at the elbow, rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. We do get a diaphragm joint. This is going to be a single ball peg coming from the abdomen right here up into the upper torso, so that rolls around a little bit too. Can pivot side to side a tiny bit, crunch back and forth a little bit, but does turn side to side very well too, because this whole chest plate right here is a softer plastic, and it doesn't hinder that whatsoever. Same thing with this whole skirt piece and belt piece. This is all softer plastic too, so you can even fold that up a bit and do some dynamic poses with that. That's how I've done, and you'll see it in the pictures at the end. So we get hip joints that kick forward about that much, back not so much because of that skirt piece, but if you kind of pull the skirt back a bit, they can kick back a little more. Kick out about that far, rotation at the thigh, double jointed knees that are very tight. I do like that quite a bit. We get an ankle joint, allows you to point the toe up and down like so, and as well as an ankle rocker. So overall, another cool figure. Another one of these is classic characters from the original trilogy that I absolutely love. So glad to add him to the Trooper shelf. I think he's awesome. I think he's a total badass. I like this design so much more than the new Force Awakens version. Maybe that's just nostalgia, but I think he's a really cool figure, and I think he is definitely a must-get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Snowtrooper comparison, here he is standing next to the Black Series First Order Snowtrooper from The Force Awakens. Also for comparison, here he is standing next to the Black Series Princess Leia, AT-AT pilot, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Sabine Wren, and Darth Revan figures from this wave that I've already previously reviewed. And just for fun, here he is standing next to little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys. My review of the Star Wars The Black Series Snowtrooper. And like I've stated before, it's always great adding another trooper to the ranks. Something about the Snowtrooper just really stands out to me. He's a very different character from the rest of the team. I absolutely love his design, and I think Hasbro did a really good job with the sculpt and accessories. His articulation is pretty good, and overall makes for another great figure to add to the Star Wars shelf. So please comment, like, and subscribe. May the Force be with you, and stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.